So starting the test drive in this new terrain here, of course I've said this before with the Equinox, the 1.5 turbo 4 in these is just not the greatest. It's just a tad underpowered. I am glad with the all-wheel drive setup here we do get the 8-speed auto as opposed to the CVT, and that helps with the driving experience a little bit. But still, again, I just feel like it's a bit underpowered. Now we're going to take it on the interstate here, give it a pull. But I'm going to put it into the all-wheel drive mode. And for whatever reason, it's not wanting to do that, so I'm just going to put it into the normal mode. Here we go. So got up to speed pretty nicely, of course, going downhill, getting on the interstate, but better than I was expecting. But love having the adaptive cruise here. And it does help having that lane keeping system too. But overall, the ride quality is really nice. And the overall sound acoustics in here are good. Road noise is minimal. Now I'm guessing the all-wheel drive might only be for the other two drive modes, the off-road and the snow and ice. I don't know. It's just how it's acting, because it didn't want to just go into the all-wheel drive by itself. So that was kind of interesting, but whatever. But overall, just the driving dynamics for this are very good as how they were in the previous terrain. This just does feel a bit more refined. Getting the new steering wheel and all that comes with these newer body style GMCs, especially the screen here. Now this elevation in particular, I like what you get for the money here. I do feel like a lot is included to be in this price range. Particularly having the 8-speed automatic transmission as opposed to a CVT, I think is worth the money you're paying to get the all-wheel drive system. And especially if you do a lot of snow and ice traveling or light off-roading or whatever, it's nice to be able to differentiate between the more fuel-efficient two-wheel drive on the highways or city driving, and then having the more traction-controlled all-wheel drive system when being off-road or in snow and ice. I think it's interesting a sport mode wasn't included here, but not really a big deal because there's only so sporty you can get with a 1.5 turbo 4-cylinder. But I do want to give one more thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this terrain today. I'll leave a link below in the description. They do offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on these new vehicles, so that covers the engine, transmission, and the transaxles, including the turbocharger. So however long you own the vehicle, as long as you keep up with the scheduled maintenance, you'll be covered. But if you're looking to find something closer to home, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your information. I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. So as I'm driving this down the road, I don't know why it is doing this, but the all-wheel drive is kind of just having a mind of its own, because I'm back in the normal drive mode now. and now it's telling me I'm in all-wheel drive. So I don't know how that works. Most systems, when you hit the all-wheel drive button, it just does it, or it at least tells you that it's doing it, but I don't know, because I'm in the normal and the all-wheel drive's working perfectly fine. So it's interesting, very interesting. It might have to wait till you come to a stop. While a lot of these systems don't, but that's probably what it is. Kind of like going into full four-wheel drive. But I like the new Terrain a lot, especially the new exterior as well as the new infotainment system and all that. So check it out if you're interested. But this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2025 GMC Terrain in the elevation trim level.